Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pilates Mom. Today I'm going to be giving you an intermediate mat workout that's about 15 minutes long. We're going to be using the lucky number 5 here. So a lot of series of 5 reps. We'll have one resistance band to provide us a little bit of added challenge with some of our leg movements. But other than that, we'll just need a mat and yourself. I hope you enjoy it and have a great workout. Okay, everyone, let's get started. So all we need today is a mat and a light to medium resistance band. So just place your band aside. We'll grab it in a little bit. All right, so swing your legs around and you can hold at the back of your thighs and just roll down onto our back. We're going to start just by warming up our core. So we're going to take an inhale. Remember, we use our rib cage breathing, right? In through the nose, feel the ribs expand. Exhale through the mouth, feel the belly drop. Okay, so utilize that technique. Here we go. So inhale, we're lifting our right knee up to our chest. And exhale to lower. And inhale left. And exhale down. Repeat. And up. And lower. Good, lift and lower. 3 more, up and down. Really feel the belly scooping in. So much that helps draw that knee up and down. Good, lift and lower. Last set, we'll lift the right leg and hold it up and lift the left leg and hold it up. Okay, let's bring our arms up overhead 5 times. Inhale, reach the arms long. And exhale, press the arms down. Okay, so we're continue with the arm movement. Now let's not forget about our core and also maintaining our neutral spine. All right, so don't smush that little grape that should be in our low back, that natural curve that we have, so we don't want to flatten our spine. Okay, we have 2 more. Inhale and exhale. And last one, inhale. And exhale. Very good. So we're going to move right into the 100. Okay, so let's start with our arms up overhead. Okay, we're going to take an inhale, float the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, find your upper ab curl. Now you can leave your knees here or you can extend them at your own working level. So whatever is comfortable for you. And we'll start pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Good inhale. Good exhale. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Good, here's 4. And exhale. Very good. Reach those hands nice and long. And exhale. Nice, and make sure those arms are nice and straight and have power in those arms. Really curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. And exhale. Let's take 2 more. 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Last one. Good. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hug the knees in and rest your head down and just take a little sway one side and the other. Okay, whatever feels natural for you. Take a moment. That was a nice, good warm up. Okay. So what we're going to do next is grab our bands. Okay. We make sure they're, opened wide just so you don't slide off the feet. Okay, we're going to put them right over top of like the ball of the foot and the arch. Okay, so we do once just so they don't slide. All right, and make sure those arms are pinned down, and right, we still have that tailbone down, so I'm not flattening my back and curling my tailbone up. So we want to keep that tailbone reaching long. All right, that little grape at our low back is not smushed, so don't smush the grape. All right, but our belly is still pulling in. We're just going to start with our feet in parallel. Okay, we're going to take 5 times. We're just going to open to a Pilates V. So like you're making a pizza slice with your feet, heels together, toes apart, and then exhale to close. Okay, inhale to open that band. Feel those hips turning on, and exhale to close. Good. 3 more. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. As you open, feel the glutes, those external rotators, really starting to activate, and exhale, close. Good. Let's open one more time and hold it there. So now we're going to take 5 times and inhaling to lower down And exhale, use your belly to draw those legs back to the start position. Good, here's 2. And exhale to close. Good, 3. And close. Nice job. 4. So the band is here to provide a little resistance, but it's also here to help support our legs. Good, and here we go. Now close the feet back to parallel. We're going to open the band so the feet should be about hip distance apart. We're going to keep the feet apart as you lower the legs down. Good. Glue the feet back together. Find those inner thighs and then return back to the start. We're taking 5 on each way. Here we go. So inhale to open the feet apart. Feel those hips turning on. Exhale to lower down. Keep the feet separated. Inhale, inner thigh connection, and then exhale, return. And here's 2. Good, lower. Zipper the inner thighs and return. Good, and 3. And lower. Good, close and return. 2 more. And lower. Good, inner thighs here and up. Keep the belly pulling in. Keep that grape intact. Good, and we have to reverse it. Okay, so we're going to keep the feet together to lower the legs down first. So inner thigh connection as you go down. Now open the legs. Keep the legs down though. Okay, bring the legs back up and then close the feet. Okay, so lower down, feet together. Good, open the feet wide. Keep them wide as you return back to the start and then close with those inner thighs. We have 3 more. Inhaling down, exhale to open, inhale to return, and exhale to close. Good, inhale lower, exhale open, inhale up, and exhale close. Last one, inhale down, exhale open. Good, inhale lift, and exhale to close. All right, we're gonna bring our feet to tabletop position. And our knees, we're going to find that Pilates V. Now let's all bring our band between the knees here. Okay, so we're in that Pilates V, that little pizza slice, heels together, toes apart. We're going to press the heels forward and then close. So we call this frog and close. All right, so on the reformer, we do something like this. Okay, so this is just the mat version. And close. Let's take 2 more. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. And inhale to open. And exhale, use the belly to close. Good. Let's unravel, bring the band back around. We're going to do a little bit of a modified teaser. Okay. Now, if this is too much, what we'll start with is just find an upper ab curl as you push your feet away. Okay, so that's the step 1, and that might be enough for you. And if it is, then you just stick with that. Okay, so we're going to inhale to prep and exhale. Find your upper ab curl as the legs push forward. Inhale to lower and exhale, press. Good, really find those abdominals here. Okay, so now we're going to add a layer. Like I said, if this is enough, then you stick with this. If you want to add a layer, here we go. So we're going to inhale here. Exhale, press the thighs and start to roll yourself up into that teaser position. Now the knees can stay bent or they can straighten out, whatever you are comfortable with doing. All right, so let's lower down. So scoop in the belly as you control the legs back in and bend them back to tabletop, which is our starting position. Inhaling to begin. Exhale. Upper ab curl as you push the feet away. Find that teaser position. Good. Keep the teaser position. Lower the eyes and the feet are together. And then you roll down, bend the knees back in. We have 2 more. Inhale to prep and exhale. Press that upper ab curl and teaser up. And then scoop the belly, lower the feet. Keep the eyes and the feet at the same level. And bend back in. And final one. Inhale and exhale. Upper ab curl. Press the feet out. Nicely done. And final one to roll. Scoop the belly. Articulate. the spine as you lower down. Nice job, everyone. We'll ditch the band. All right, extend the legs forward, flex the feet, and press those heels down and into the mat, which will help activate our hamstrings, our back body, all right, and also give our body a little bit of stability as we do our roll up. Okay, so arms reach up and overhead. So we're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, find that upper ab curl just like we did. And then reach forward with a round spine. Scoop the belly back. Good. Inhale, scoop the belly again as you now articulate in the reverse. Good. Arms overhead. Inhale and exhale. Use that breath to help assist you with your movement. That is what it is designed to do, which is why it's such a crucial part of the Pilates practice. Okay, inhale and then exhale. Dive forward, but still reach the arms forward as the belly reaches back. Good. Now let's take 5 seconds to articulate down. Here we go. 5, 4, really pull the ribs down, down, 2, 1, and good. We have one more. Inhale, up, and exhale. Good. We're taking 5 seconds to lower. Here we go. Scoop that belly and roll for 5, 4, scoop harder, 3, good, ribs down, and 1. Very nicely done. Bend the knees. We're going to come into all fours. So roll to our side. All right, so we're in what we call quadruped or all fours position. All right, our belly is scooping up and in without rounding. Okay, we're going to take our right leg out as the left arm comes up. All right, and then we're going to draw knee to elbow and then extend out. Okay, so exhale to curl in, inhale to extend. Okay, now if this is too challenging, of course, you can either do one arm or one leg at a time. Okay, and build up to doing both up at once, which is obviously more advanced. Okay, so I don't want you fumbling around. So I'd rather you have better quality, all right, and control than push your body through things that it's not capable of doing just yet. Okay, so we've got to build up that strength. We'll do one more. So inhale, extend, and exhale to bend and curl in. Good. Now let's plant that foot down and arm down, and we'll do the other side. Okay, so left leg extends, right arm lifts. Okay, so we're inhaling up and exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, good, and exhale. Try to let your pelvis be still. Good, and your trunk to be still. Okay, keep the hip points pointing down, so no rotation. Okay, and down, so that takes that mindfulness. Inhale, good, exhale, last one, and inhale, good, and exhale. Good, plant the feet down. We're going to take 5 walkouts into a plank. Okay, starting with our right leg. Here we go. So we're going to walk out, left leg out, right knee in, and in. Again, out, out, in, and in. Here we go. Out, out, in. Here's the last one. In. Let's walk it out to a plank and hold it for 5 and 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. And return the knees in and just find a down or a child's pose. And just breathe. Okay. We'll come back into that quadruped position. Now we're going to go again, same sequence, now leading with the left leg. So kick out the left first, then the right, and then in and in. Good. Out, out, in, last one. Here we go. Final one. Out, good, in and in. Now kick out and hold our plank. Here we go for 5 and 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now hold this plank. We're going to lower down into a push-up, okay, for 5 seconds. Here we go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Good, and let's find a nice good swan. Pressing up. Good. And release. All right, let's rock back. All right, so that will do it for today. I hope you had a great workout. Please comment, like, and subscribe below, and I hope to see you next time.